Okay guys, so here is the fountain pen paper, whatever you want to call it. It's not really a review. I'm just going to talk about the different journals and notebooks that I've tried, what I like, what I don't like, what works for me, what doesn't. I'll show you, I won't do writing samples, but I'll show you writing samples that I've already written, kind of compare some prices, and go from there. I apologize in advance. This is probably going to be a lengthy video. I will do the best that I can to speed it along. If there's anything I don't touch on that you have questions about, feel free to post them below. Also, like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully I'll be able to do more videos like this in the future. So, to start off, let's start out with the Mead notebooks. This happens to be a 5-star. I wasn't going to go out and buy another Mead. This is just the one that I had lying around. You can see this is coming off. This is better than some of the other composition notebooks, with the cover being somewhat water resistant, and it's not that cardboard stuff. But the paper inside is the same, and that's what we're really interested in. So here are a few ink and pen combinations with little swatches. And I'll try and do some close-ups so we can see what's really going on here. So, first line, try and get up here a little bit. You got the Noodler's Violet. You get closer. You can see there's not a whole lot of feathering, except for maybe on the base date up here. Just this smidge of feathering up there. Other than that, not too bad. That's mostly because of the combinations that I chose, and because they're relative. Hey guys, apologize for that. There's a big 10-point buck up by the window my dog had to tell me about. So, anyway, back to the Rhodia dot pad. This is a good place to take like meeting notes. I have like Christmas lists in here. I have different links, or this was like when I was trying to figure out what journal I wanted. I wrote down all the journals, how much they cost, you know, just that kind of stuff. This isn't necessarily a journal. This would be more for like taking notes and whatnot, making lists. I wouldn't call it like grocery list material, but it could be. Again, I only plan on using one side just because of the way this top staple bound is, but not bad for the price. Okay, and you can, you know, this was on sale. Like I said, I saved myself like $2 on sale, and it ended up being, you know, a lot cheaper. So, and the size, you can see there, this is like a 6 by 5 3/4 by 8 1/4, 8 1/3, something like that total. But then the working page is it's a 5 by 5. So that is the Rhodia dot pad. If everything came in dot pad, man, I would scoop that crap up. I love a dot pad. I just think it's so much nicer than the lined. You can see how much subtler it is on the page. When you got ink on the page, these dots just like disappear, and you're still able to write your lines. You don't have to stay in the grid. It doesn't look sloppy if you're not in the lines. You know, you can write as big as you need to. You'll still get your straight line. I really enjoy a dot grid. I wish it was available in more things, but it is what it is. So here is the Clairefontaine basic cloth bound notebook. This is the blue one. They have a bunch of different colors. Like I said, it's lined. This thing, $9.50. You get 96 sheets. Alright. So I wrote on this first page here, barely any ghosting. Okay. A little bit, but man, not bad at all. This backside page is definitely usable in a journal. That's what I want. Okay, so I think this is going to work out. What I don't like about this journal, that they got this elastic band, which is very, very loose in my opinion, and they didn't staple it in. They got these, I don't even know what you call these, but that's what's holding it in. And when you have your pages down here and you go to write on that part, there's a big hump. So I might get rid of that. I'm also working on making a pen holder that goes on your notebook, similar to the Quiver company, but theirs are leather and like super high quality, high class for like a hardbound journal, and this is a soft cover journal. Okay, so I'm gonna make my own, see what I can do, see what I'll come up with, and I'll probably take this off or change how it's attached or do something different, because that's just not, I mean, it's a journal. You're gonna be writing up in those corners. Even I could feel it on the very first page. When I was writing the date here, I could feel it. And that's just not gonna cut it. But, so, if we're comparing the Leuchtturm and the Clairefontaine, size, about the same. Paper, so we're looking at like a cream versus a white. I prefer a white, but people prefer different things. I don't know if Clairefontaine has a white a cream version of this or not. But you know, this isn't the perfect notebook for me, but we're getting closer. Okay, so I'm still out on that search.